Hey, buenos dias, que paso amigos? Welcome back to the channel, John's Moto Garage. I'm gonna take the DRZ out for a ride. I just want to do like a kind of classic, traditional moto vlog here. I haven't done one of those in quite some time, and I'm itching to ride. It's beautiful weather out, and I want to learn / practice the art of the drift a little bit. There's Jackie, the beautiful wifey. I think she's going to check the mail. And speaking of Jackie and the baby, I'm actually going to talk a little bit today about why I encourage Jackie to start a YouTube channel and why I'm encouraging her to start riding the motos a little bit more, because she's never really ridden a whole lot. So we'll talk a little bit about that. We'll take the DRZ out, see if we can get a wheelie or two, and just have a little bit of fun on the motorcycle. It's beautiful, beautiful weather out. Alright, I think we're good to go. So if you don't know already, my name is John. This is John's Moto Garage. I like to buy and sell bikes on the side as a hobby, and I have a blast trying out different motorcycles, riding different bikes, and learning as well. So I've got some bikes that are my own personal collection, and then others that are just passing through the garage. Anyway, I recently announced that Jackie, my wife, is going to be starting a YouTube channel. So if you haven't already, go check it out, Jackie's Moto Garage. And it's going to be a platform for her to basically have some fun. Her and I have been married just over 10 years. We've got 6 kids, and I don't delve a whole lot into like the family life. Occasionally you'll see 1 or 2 of my kids on the channel, but it's more motorcycle related. I don't want to, you know, have everything out there. It's nice to have a private life still as well. But anyway, with Jackie, we just had our last kid back in October, and I was talking to her with the new year and everything. We're just talking a little bit about what do you want to do, what are your plans, what do you enjoy doing, because I have fun doing just about anything. I could go skateboarding, biking, mountain biking, BMX. You could probably throw me a pair of rollerblades and I would have fun doing it, you know. And of course, with the channel and the motorcycle hobby that I have, I'm always out having fun on the motorcycles. But Jackie, as you can imagine, she spends a lot of... And so I was asking Jackie, I was like, what are your hobbies? What do you like to do? Because as you can imagine, over these last 10 years, she has spent a ton of time taking care of the kids, raising kids, and or being pregnant, which obviously limits what you can do. And that was all totally by choice. You know, we're well aware of how babies are made and everything, so this isn't a complaint at all. You know, we're very, very grateful to have the healthy, strong kids that we do, and they're such a blast. We wouldn't change that for the world. Yeah, it's crazy sometimes, it's challenging sometimes, it comes with its pros and its cons, but that's the way we wanted things to be. And this doesn't apply just to being a mother or a father. I think this is applicable kind of across the board in whatever space you are in life. Sometimes life gets busy, whether it be with work, with school, with your job, with just, you know, raising a family, or with maybe you're dating, you know, whatever it is. Wherever you're at in life, it is so easy to get caught up in the daily grind, you know what I mean? And I've talked about this a lot on the channel, the importance of having your outlets, your healthy outlets. And I've talked a lot about how motorcycles are an awesome therapy. Now, honestly, if you were to take motorcycles away from me, it would suck, yes, but I would find other outlets in life, you know? That's just how it is. You figure things out. But anyway, so with Jackie, her and I were talking about what are your plans, you know, now that we've had our last kid and we're kind of in a new chapter in our lives. What do you want to do? What do you want to do with your life, you know, now that we're finally growing up? And she didn't know, you know. She really wasn't sure what her passions are, her hobbies, all that kind of stuff. I mean, she's an awesome photographer. She's really, really good at that, and she does it, but that's not something that you kind of like, you know, go out and have a blast doing. She tore her meniscus a few years back, and so she's somewhat limited as far as the physical, you know, activities that she can go do. Just doesn't want to obviously run the risk of injuring her knee again. Anyway, one day her and I got in a little bit of a discussion, as you know most couples do from time to time, and she said, I just got to get out of the house. So she went and she grabbed the Honda Grom and took it for a spin. And as you can imagine, I was so thrilled. I was like, yes. Now typically I don't recommend, you know, riding when your emotions are high, you know. That's not necessarily that can be dangerous, but for her it was more just, hey, I need to get out and take a quick spin around the block. She hadn't been on the Grom in quite some time, and she did, and she loved it, and she had fun. So her and I sat down and said, hey, why don't you start a channel? You can document your progress learning, your journey learning as a new rider, as a beginner, because I think she'll be able to relate with other people who are new to riding. She can relate with mothers who are kind of, you know, maybe going through the same thing. And just in general, I think it'd be cool to document her journey, and it can provide another perspective, because with all the bikes I have coming in and out of the garage, she can try out different bikes as she feels comfortable, and kind of share her perspective as a complete newbie, you know, as a total beginner, trying out some of those. So that's why I am encouraging her to do this. Now, obviously, motorcycles are dangerous. There's no two ways about that, you know. It's a dangerous game. So, for starters, she's going to be taking it easy. You know, she's not going to be going straight to riding on the freeway or anything like that. You know, back in the day when I rode out here, this was more than enough space for me to do my wheelies and stuff. But nowadays, it's like just not enough space, you know? Which is cool. That means I've gotten better, you know, that's a sign of progression. But it's kind of a drag because there aren't a lot of spots where you can ride during the day. Anyway, so that's pretty much it with Jackie. That's why I am encouraging her to do this, and I'm pretty stoked that she is. I think it'll be fun for her to have her own project she's working on, something that she's working towards. She's able to set goals, and I think she'll have a blast riding the motorcycle, and she'll be able to enjoy all the same benefits that we all do from riding bikes, you know, two-wheeled therapy, getting outside, getting out into the fresh air, enjoying something that's challenging, kind of pushes you a little bit, gets you out of your comfort zone, but also allows you to progress and grow. So for all those reasons, I'm pretty stoked on it. All right, I'm going to go back to some basics. So there you have you guys, John's Moto Garage. Like and subscribe if you dig the content. I appreciate all the support, and be sure to jump over to Jackie's channel, Jackie's Moto Garage, link below. Show her some love and support. And the challenge is, if she hits 1,000 subscribers, we'll have her try out the Harley Dyna, obviously making sure she's comfortable. We'll work our way up to it, but that'll be the 1,000 subscriber challenge. And I'm working towards getting her to do the wheelie game at some point, just baby wheelies, you know. We're not going to start with anything crazy, but we'll progress. We'll work our way up to that point. All right, that's going to do it. We'll hit you guys up on the next one. Nos vemos. Adios. Basically get to a point where I would feel comfortable going into a turn. There we go. There we go. I was in third. I thought I was in second.